Hey y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Glad to see everybody. Real quick before we go any further, let's pay a little respect to the wonderful, the illustrious brothers of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. Happy Founders Day to all of the gentlemen of Iota Phi Theta. All right, y'all. You know, we got to pay our respect to all of our Divine Nine. You know, if I don't go live on a day that it is a Founders Day for any of our D9 for fraternities or sororities, then I can't pay respect. But y'all know if I go live on their day, we want to give respect to all of our D9 sororities and fraternities over on this porch. On this porch, we respect HBCUs. On this porch, we respect D9. And on top of respecting D9, we also respect the ladies of the Order of the Eastern Star and the gentlemen who happen to be Prince Hall Masons. We respect any and all institutions that represent Black America, okay? So just a real quick respect before I greet everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and give a little blurb on Iota Phi Theta. Well, for one, let's talk about their notable members. If I can pull that back up. Hold on. All right. So just real quick, Iota Phi Theta was founded on September 19th, 1963 at Morgan State College, now known as Morgan State University, by 12 students: Albert Hicks, Lonnie Spurl Jr., Charles Briscoe, Frank Coakley, John Slade, Baron Willis, Webster Lewis, Charles Brown, Louis Hudnell, Charles Gregory, Elias Dorsey Jr., and Michael Williams. The fraternity is now the fifth largest African American social service fraternity, whose motto is building tradition, not resting upon one. Their colors are charcoal brown and gilded gold, and their symbol they are represented by is the centaur. So much respect to them. Mr. T.C. Carson, y'all should know him. He used to be on Living Single. He the one played Kyle. He is a member of Iota Phi Theta. Kendrick Dean. Okay, he is also a member. Mr. Spencer Christian from Good Morning America is a member of Iota. Mr. Jason Manuel Olazabal. Desi Arnaz Hines II is a member. Kirby Wilson, which is a football coach. He is also a member. Representative Bobby Rush of Illinois is a member of IOTA. Bishop Talbot Swain III is a member. He's an activist and a pastor over at Church of God in Christ, and an author, Mr. Devin Steele, which is he's a former former NFL player, is also a member of IOTA. And the list goes on and on. So don't sleep on IOTA. Let's give them their respect. Again, much respect to all of the illustrious brothers of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. Now, let me greet everybody. Let's get into the news, shall we? I hope y'all don't mind me paying a little bit of respect. We got to do that. Right is right, right? Right is right, right? So let's holler at everybody. Let's see how y'all doing. I've been a little preoccupied, but I'm here. We up in here. We got Bianca Edwards. Hey, boo. Miss Sparkle, how you doing, girl? Happy Monday. Kia Cocoa Pop, you making dinner and listening. I ain't mad at you at all. Lala Chanel is in the house. Hey, Miss MO1, good to see you. Hey, Learning to Love Myself, how you doing? My good sis is here. Marilyn McGowan. Love it, love it, love it. Bianca Edwards, hello, beautiful. She made it. She made it, y'all. Hey, God's anointed daughter. Good to see you. How you doing, Cheryl? Good to see you. There's my Kia Cocoa Pop in the house. Hey, Rochelle. How are you? Hey, Lita. My sisters are rolling up in here. I'm with it. I'm with it. We got Latavia, the voice, in the building. Hey, Delicia. How you doing? It's the beautiful Chanel D. Queen, everybody. She's here. Hey, Nacho Twins Mama. Good to see you. We got Ashley. Hey there. I hope y'all do have a wonderful week. Delicia, thank you so much for holding us down on Twitch. You too, Velda. I appreciate you being in Twitch. Fly Grace Street, thank you so much for being in Twitch. Hey, Nisi Rose. How are you? Good to see you. Learning to love myself in Twitch. I love it. I love it. Angie from Miami-Dade County's finest is in the building. The hardest working lady I know. Glad to see you. That might be hard to do, though. We got some beautiful, hard-working ladies up in here. I don't know if I can get that title to just one sister, but Angie got to be one of the hardest working women I know. Dana Cutler is here, y'all. Miss Black and Gold herself. Miss Black and Yellow. Dana Cutler, Steelers Nation. Good to see you. How you doing, sis? Always a pleasure. We got Yvette here, y'all, all the way from Birmingham, England, in the house. Okay, who else up in here? Who I missed? Did I miss anybody? There go my nephew. Hey, King Sankar, what's happening? Good to see you. Good to see you. Look, man, this stuff is something else. It is something else. It is something else. Cool Gamer, how you doing? Good to see you. Y'all know I'm ready to start running my mouth. I am. I just don't want to miss nobody if I can help it. D. Maria's up in here. Hey, girl. Kenya 330, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. DH, hey there. How you doing? I'm glad you made it. I am. Hey, E. Davis. How are you? Nina Ross, hey, girl. All right. So listen. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. Let's go and do this because things are about to get even more interesting. I know we don't need no more interesting, but it's about to get even more interesting. Like for real, for real. I'm not even joking, y'all. It's about to go down. And the reason I say it's about to go down is because, like, you know, our own government is doing stuff to press buttons and, you know, push stuff up. And then I ran into some more information. And I'm gonna just put it out there and let y'all know what's being said, who's saying it, and I'll let y'all make your own decision on whether you know you want to pay attention to it or not. But I'm definitely paying attention to it because it seems more likely than not that is really what's going down. So, and y'all please hit that like button. It ain't but 29 likes. Y'all don't do me like that, please. Don't do me that because I wouldn't do that to y'all. But yeah, they turning up the heat. They doing a little crazy stuff that don't make a whole lot of sense. And to be quite honest, I feel like they doing it to create a problem. And I think they need certain types of problems to happen to push their agendas. And y'all, I ain't comfortable. I'm going to just be real with you. I'm not comfortable. Nothing about this is comfortable to me. It don't feel right. Like for real, it don't. This don't feel right at all. So yeah, we gonna get into that. And hold on to your hats is all I can say. So first things first, let's go ahead and laugh at y'all president first. I love to laugh at him. He's such an idiot. Just all I can say, like I say every time, I'm just grateful that I never voted for this person. So my conscience is clear. Okay. Well, y'all's president said that he say the pandemic, or I'm sorry, the pandemic is over. He say the pandemic is over, and just like they declared it, now they're declaring it over. Are people still getting the carnival 19? Yes, they are. Are people still getting sick from it? Yes, they are. But now all of a sudden it's over. I wonder why that is. Because they got a whole new agenda, and they ain't got time to play with that no more. Is it anything that's happening now that wasn't happening before? Has anything really changed? No, it hasn't. So you got to ask yourself, what changed? The only thing changed is now they have a different agenda. When that served their agenda to go around telling us, oh, we were in a pandemic, oh, you're gonna die if you walk out the door. You're gonna die if you sit in the house. You're gonna die if you don't wash your hands. You're gonna die if you do wash your hands. Like when they did all of that, there's nothing happening now that wasn't happening then. The only difference is there's no longer an agenda. So he came out and he's like, oh, the pandemic is over. It's just over. I know we held y'all life up. We messed up your finances. We ran a lot of y'all out of business. Yeah, we took away a lot of your rights. Yeah, we did all that. But yeah, pandemic's over. Pandemic's over. It didn't work as good as we thought it was going to work. We didn't kill the people we wanted to kill anyway. And some of y'all's businesses actually held on. So we got to go with the next wave. We can't keep beating this drum because y'all ain't listening. Kids say, here we go with the BS. One lie, two lies. Oh, but baby. Oh, but my darling, you don't even know how much you telling the truth. Girl. Fauci, somebody talking on Fauci, girl. We're gonna get into that too. Somebody talking on account of lies. Because really, Fauci was complicit in helping them do what they did. That's why they giving him all that hush money and allowing him to retire quietly and get out of office before Biden got to go, because the last thing they want is for him to still be sitting there when all his protection leaves, and them people can go ahead and go for his throat, because they already said they gonna try to bring him up on charges. They already said that. Now let me say this, since y'all normally let me talk a little bit, so I'm gonna talk a little bit. This is why I said they do things to create problems so they can pretend to be the solution. Okay. Now, y'all remember all this Roe v. Wade crap. Oh, Roe v. Wade. Oh, Roe v. Wade. Oh, the Republicans is coming to snatch our uteruses from us. That how all that thing started, right? But guess why it really started? Because they pushed for litigation in Mississippi because they didn't like the number of weeks that the people said that you had to be in order to get that procedure. So they pushed it all the way to the Supreme Court because they knew, and this is just me talking, I'm not saying I'm right now, don't go quote me, but I feel like they knew that they got a bunch of ultra conservative Supreme Court justices in place. So they knew if they pushed it all the way to the Supreme Court and gave them the opportunity to litigate and overturn Roe v. Wade, that they would do it. I submit that your Dems wanted those idiots in those black robes to overturn Roe v. Wade so they would have something to stand on come time for the election. They don't really care about your rights, else they would have never put your rights in jeopardy. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. But it was so they could put your rights in jeopardy, so they could say, oh, look, see what they're doing? So they can turn around and keep pushing their own agendas. They do not want to be out of office because they have more to do. Them people work for Klaus Schwab. They do not work for us. Make no mistake about it. They do not work for us. They don't. They have never worked for us. And I do mean ever. Okay? Right, leader. All them people lost their jobs because of the jab mandates. Is sickening. And can you believe it's some companies out there still pushing for jab mandates? They still trying to push it because a lot of them own stock in Pfizer. So they need you to go get that jab to keep getting their money. Lala said the heap of lies they tell is beyond me, and me too. And me too. Yep, always an agenda with these people. I don't trust nothing they do. Lala say the fact that people even think we have rights, especially at this point, is comical to me. Exactly. These people want to give you the illusion of freedom as long as you agree with and tap dance to the tune that they playing. The minute you demonstrate that you have a brain and you refuse to allow people to do your thinking for you, you become a threat and you become a problem, and they're going to do something about you. Now, I'm just saying, I ain't going there, but I'm going there. I ain't going there, but I'm going there. I'm just saying, y'all remember to hit the like button as you come in. So let's look at the next plot on the table, shall we? You know, there's always a next plot when it comes to these people. Hey, Silver Diamond. So listen, right? Now, how many of y'all have been paying attention to what's going on over in Armenia? Now, I know normally I don't say nothing about them people. I don't even know if there's any black folks in that whole place. So normally I don't pay these people no attention. You know, clear on clear crime is never my problem. It's never my problem. Only when it starts to affect us, then I got to say something about it, in my opinion. Now, Armenia been under attack, right? They got attacked. And they got attacked. Let me see if I can not mispronounce this. Azerbaijan. Y'all know I'll mess the name up. So don't kill me. But this attack took place. We got a whole Secretary of State. Yeah, Kia, that is where the Kardashians are from. And people keep talking about they mix. With what? How you mix clear and clear? You ain't gonna get nothing but clear? Clear? Hey, Silver Diamond, you say, oh, you telling Lala, hey, y'all so silly. Talk about hey twin. But listen now. So we got a Secretary of State, which is Blinken. He the one supposed to have something to do with this. What you say, leader? That was close enough. Thank you. Because I'm gonna mess their name up. He better be glad I didn't call him Shaka Khan. But Azerbaijan, him. That dude right there. Them peoples. So we got a Secretary of State, but the Secretary of State didn't get on a plane and carry his hand over there to Armenia. No, Pelosi went. Are y'all starting to see a pattern here? Are y'all starting to see a pattern? Nancy half dead Pelosi got up and went. Right, King Sankara, and the plot thickens. Hello, good night. Oh, but it's gonna get thicker than that. So she carried her butt over there. Blinken ain't did nothing but made some statements. I think he made a call and he made some statements, but he really ain't taking too much to do with none of this. He really not. Even though he the one that's supposed to, but instead Nancy went. Now, what's going on? They claim it's a dispute over, the border or whatever, but I'm like, is it really about the border? Or is this some more U.S. instigated bullcrap? Well, let's look at it. They always on some stuff, and I'm always telling them. Now, Azerbaijan, from my understanding, from what I was able to ascertain, is that they getting their weapons from Israel. I said it. I hope them people don't come get me, because you can't talk about nothing they do. They can attack people, they can bomb people, they can commit horrible acts, and nobody can't say nothing. Well, I said it. They are the ones supplying the weapons to Azerbaijan. Now, Israel and America is buddy. They besties. They taking selfies together and everything. They besties. Okay? So, get this. Now you got Pelosi taking her funky behind over there, which is like, when you look at it from that standpoint, the people doing the attacking, getting their weapons from Israel, who's buddy with the U.S., we finance them people and everything. It makes sense in a way why Blinken wouldn't go running over there to Armenia, because he know, hell, what they popped you with, we probably, if not directly, we indirectly had a hand in it, or at least had $1 or $2 in it. So he ain't jumping up to run over there because what's the point? But then here you got Pelosi running to Armenia like, oh, well, we'll help you. We know what that help is going to look like. The kind of help that they trying to offer them people is probably going to be in the form of, can we just set up a U.S. Army base inside your country? And can we just do this? And can we just do that? And then the biggest issue is that they do not want Armenia joining that Eastern Bloc. Don't forget the BRICS. The BRICS ain't went nowhere. I want y'all to peek the picture. The BRICS ain't went nowhere. They do not want Armenia joining that Eastern Bloc. Right. Sounds like she involved with another sinister plot. You got that right. You got that right. Meanwhile, it says she dropping off gold. That tramp ain't dropping off nothing. If she over there, she probably finna steal something. I'm trying to figure out how everybody's sitting up letting this half-dead, decrepit old crone run around the globe collecting money from everybody. Why are they letting her do this? But I digress. So they worried about them joining the Eastern Bloc. Armenia put out the bat signal to everybody. They asked for help from everybody, including Russia, including the U.S., including everybody. Like, they asking everybody, help me, please. These people got better weapons and they bamming us upside the head. We need help. She trying to get there, hoping that Russia won't say, well, hey, I'll go ahead and help you. I'll go ahead and help you. And I feel like Russia might take action if Armenia start leaning toward Western loyalties. You in the wrong part of the world for that. So I don't know how that's going to go. Then, on our side, I feel like how we going to be connected to this on both sides? You friends and friendly, you best bosom buddies with the people supplying weapons to Azerbaijan. And then at the same time, you want to run over there and pretend to be friends with the people that your buddies is helping bomb. Like, how does that work? Like, is it me or is that twisted as hell? King Sankara say Funkbox been doing a whole lot of traveling lately. She sure is. Yes, she is. They've been trotting that corpse all across the globe. Everywhere you look up. Just death and Shalimar, because she looked like she wears Shalimar. Oh, heifer. Then you can't count Iran out, because they're a big player over there and they got interest in their borders too. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. And the other thing where I feel like they cause problems, not only her going over there could be a problem, just her presence alone. I feel like they might have orchestrated this, because this attack came directly after Putin and Xi Jinping met up in Uzbekistan. Y'all remember that, right? Then all of a sudden, now we got y'all, doing attacks directly after that. Like, to me, it just seems real suspicious, real convenient. I don't trust them is the moral of the story. Thank you, Lala. Y'all please hit the like button while I give y'all the news. I got you. So let's talk about what's going on at our southern border. Now, y'all know what's going on as far as the governors out of Florida, Arizona, and now Texas, Arizona, and now Florida, shipping the criminals who break into the country to these sanctuary cities and democratic refuge states where they love to, incite these people to break the law, because that's really what they're doing. They're inciting people to break the law. Okay, so now the new thing on the block. Okay, the new story on the block is that now they're mad at the governors, trying to accuse the governors of human trafficking. First of all, somebody giving your funky behind a ride to where you are welcomed is not trafficking. It is not. Okay, let's get that out the way. King Sankara say, LOL, not Shalimar. Okay, throwback. All them old ladies like Shalimar. You know that. Shalimar. Anybody born before 1950 like Shalimar. Okay, the ones that was born after 1950, they be busting that white diamonds. Y'all tell me if I'm lying in the chat. Nancy is a Shalimar girl. I tell she got some Shalimar sitting on her dresser. But first off, somebody giving you a ride to where you're welcome is not trafficking. Cut the bull crap. Them people ain't trafficking you. I live in a place where the social services, the infrastructure, the crime, and everything is affected because our borders are not secured at all. And we got this slowpoke in the White House, somebody with a room temperature IQ and butterscotch pudding for brains that refuses to secure the border. He got Camel Toe Harris sitting up there lying, talking about the borders are secure. Girl, they just as secure as your legs. And we know them, they ain't secure either. Yeah, white diamonds. Yep, that's what they do. Thank you, Lala. I know I'm right about it. Before 1950, Shalimar. If you born after 1950 and you still consider the old lady, you wearing them white diamonds. We know them old bras will bust the white diamonds. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Bust it. So anyway, they tried that. And then mind you, these illegal criminals. Queen Mermaid say white diamonds are red. No, she too old. She got Shalimar. She ain't young enough to have white diamonds. She was born before 1950. Hey, Queen Mermaid. She wearing that Shalimar. Sure is, and she might be wearing that Bora Bora, because I know them old bras like that Bora Bora too. But anyway, so mind you, they done gave them lawyers, and they talking about it's criminal because you dropped them off where the people say they welcome, and you didn't tell them the truth about where they was going. First of all, you broke the law. People can move you anywhere they want to. And right, Miss MO1, tell the truth, shame the devil. Human trafficking is against someone's will. They moving them up there freely via transportation paid by the government. Show is. And let me tell you about my good governor over there in Florida. I'm starting to like DeSantis more and more. They so mad, child, but DeSantis said he had them sign waivers. I say, you better go run. You better go run. Do your job, boy. Do your job. Get them up out of there. People done kept Florida halfway decent, the best they can. The only thing that we can't defend against in Florida is people from up north moving down there. Now, can't nobody do nothing about that. One thing about a Floridian, we unfriendly as hell. If they can come down there and they don't mind being around our unfriendly tails, then okay, ain't nothing can be done. But I be John Brown if you think you're going to bring your funky behind and just camp out because the current federal government does not want the border secured and they're working with this globalist policy from the UN, that'll be your business. You got a sanctuary city? No problem, boo. Provide sanctuary. What be the problem? He took them people to Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard hurried up and got them out of there and took them over to Cape Cod and anywhere else they could. What you carrying them around to different places for? Didn't y'all say you wanted them? Keep them. Feed them. Give them something to wear. Keep them. Watch these people now. Oh, we want them here. Sanctuary city. Sanctuary state. Then when the people send them up there where you claiming you'll give them sanctuary, they giving them transportation to where you say you gonna give them sanctuary. And what you do, go to busting them out to different places. You got Muriel Funky behind up there in D.C. talking about it's the state of emergency. We need the National Guard. For what? What you need the National Guard for? Shut up all that hollering. You wanted them up there, you got them. I'm tired of these people, y'all. They play too many games. King St. Carl said, you are so right. Everybody want to come to Florida, but Florida wants everybody to stay out. Please. Yes, we don't like you. Now, the people in politics, they don't mind the tourists because they know there's some extra revenue coming to the state. But don't nobody want to look up and you got all these people just coming in, parking down, sitting next to you. Oh, we your next door neighbors, but now we about to be a nuisance. And nobody wants that. Let's just be honest. And the thing is, those same people up north that'll say, oh, no, y'all being wrong, y'all being evil. You see what they do the minute them people get up there with them, they start trying to ship them off other places. Don't ship them off. Lala said, since y'all wanted to turn this into the Motel 6, leave the light on for them. Thank you. Leave the light on. What the problem is, turn the light on. Turn it on. Teddy P say turn them off. I say turn them on. Shut up that noise making. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Child, that's that school calling. Do y'all's children's school call with them recorded messages? Or is it just mine? It's so annoying. It's the middle of the day, so you can't skip a call because your child might have gotten hurt or something. But they steady call with these recordings about stuff I don't care about. They calling just not talking about, oh, it's a confirmed case of the Carnival 19. I don't care. Didn't y'all hear y'all lying president say the pandemic is over? Quit calling me. I don't care. Bianca, what you say, girl? I promise I didn't know anything about these topics until you brought it to my attention, and that's scary. And you know what? The reason, it's a real reason for that. The mainstream news is in the business of making sure that you don't know anything that's going on. They only want you to know about the distractions. It takes time and energy to find independent journalists, to find people that went into, had the physical ability to go and dig up documents, to actually be on the ground in certain places, to actually see what's happening and tell the truth. Because mainstream media, they ain't gonna tell you nothing but a lie. Yeah, they need to ship them where they need labor. That's exactly what they need to do. But I think I believe this goes even deeper. Your children's school just be calling. They do it all the time. It's so annoying. And it's like, at the end of the day, if you call me during the day, I'm assuming it's about my baby, because I can't think of no other reason for you to be doing that. Okay. But now they just call for nothing, all these recordings. Hey, LEL. I'm glad you here, boo. Your Chanel, you be going through it too. It's so annoying. Miss MO1 say, don't they need folks to work in the vineyards? Well, there they go. Can you imagine if they ship them up to the Hamptons? Child, that's the best place to send them. That is the best place to send them, up to the Hamptons. Send them everywhere. Or like I said, when we were on Good Afternoon Royals the last time, hell, put them in prison. Y'all stop trying to send people, minorities who already live here, to prison for little or nothing. All them people you got in there for marijuana charges, release them. If y'all need more prisoners, here you go. Lock them up. Put them to work. They claim they came here to work. Get to work. Cheryl said DeSantis flew them from Texas, not from Texas. He flew them from Florida to Martha's Vineyard. You say Texas, say they weren't in Florida. He was helping Abbott. Now the government's mad because he used Florida. That ain't what they mad about. They mad because them people had to go up there. And they didn't want them up there. They wanted people down here in the bottom to have to suffer. And we don't want to suffer. You want them here, you take care of them. Period. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. But now, while they are pissing, moaning, gagging, rolling around, milling around in the dirt, because the governors on the southern borders are saying no thank you, guess what they doing? Guess what they doing to American citizens at the border? Y'all will never guess this. You'll never guess it in a million years. I could give y'all 5 minutes to guess, and I bet you'll come up short every time. Hey, it's me, Lisa Lee. Girl, you good. Hey, DS. So listen now. Let me tell you what they're doing to U.S. citizens at the same border. Uh-oh, there go mama's baby. Hey, Peanut. She say, like this video. She telling y'all to help her mama out. Like the video. So listen now, because I can't make this up. This is real rap. Y'all can look it up, Google it, do whatever you want to do. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. I can still cite my sources. I don't have no problem with it. But let me tell y'all what they're doing to U.S. citizens at the same border. Now, while the border is wide open for illegal criminals who want to come in, invade places like Texas and Arizona, and be a burden, a huge burden to taxpaying citizens. When it comes to the taxpaying citizens, if you anywhere near that border, if you decide to go down there to try to get you some gas because the gas too high up here, or you go down there to get you some medicine because the medicine too high up here, or you go down there to do some shopping because everything too high up here, when you bring your hips back across that border, baby, guess what they doing? Me get their name right. Now, this is the child. Let me make sure, because y'all know I mess up. I know it's the CBP, the Customs and Border Patrol, the CBP people. They are seizing. They are seizing cell phones, laptops, tablets. They taking all that stuff from you at the border. And you might say, well, why for is they taking this stuff at the border? Okay, they taking it from people at the border. They're plugging it into their own devices and they're cloning your data. I couldn't make this up. I'm not that imaginative. I mean, I know I'm creative, but I'm not that creative. They're taking your devices, phones, tablets, and laptops. They're plugging into their own devices and cloning your data. They're using it for facial recognition. They're using it to track your location and where you go from your GPS, like whatever you put in your GPS, like, okay, get me the location to this party. It's at this such and such address. They getting all that stuff. And no, not everybody, but they've done at an average 10,000 per devices per year. That's a lot of people that they are actually invading. Financial and utility records to know where you live. They are using it for financial transactions. Like if detained, and if you're detained by the Customs and Border Protection, the Customs and Border Patrol, however you want to call it, if you detained by these people, they're not like regular law enforcement. So they don't need no warrants, no probable cause to detain you and take your devices. If they detain you, they do not have to allow you to have a phone call to a lawyer or anybody. Oh yeah, there's more. Any info that they take from you, they do hold it for 15 years. I don't believe there's nobody over there purging documents and purging data. I just think they keep it indefinitely, but they say they hold it for 15 years. Congress talking about they asking questions about it because people complaining. Why y'all asking questions instead of just putting a stop to it? Don't that make more sense? And so the statute that the CBP is using, that they say give them a right to do all these things that they doing, is a statute from 1986. So this is way before 9/11 or whatever. What they're doing is they're using whatever they can in order to get this data on us. You're not tracking the illegal people who breaking in, but you show tracking and harassing people who pay your salary. Yeah. That's what's going on, and I challenge you. See if it's on CNN. See if it's on ABC. See if it's on NBC. See if it's on any of them. See if any of them talking about it. This is what's going on. Now, they're supposed to give you a sheet explaining your rights before they start pressuring you and detaining you and holding you and trying to stop you from, saying, hey, you can't have my device or you can't have my phone. Some people have been detained. They're reporting up to 15 hours because they refuse to comply and give up their devices. Right, baby girl. They were ordered to do this, so them asking questions is just for a show. It's all political theater. That's all it is. And not only are they required to give you a sheet of your rights, but they're saying that, well, technically, we don't have to give you the sheet explaining your rights before they demand your stuff. So if you have your butt at that border and they detain you, you might want to let them know that and just be like, hey, I don't mean no harm, but can I have that sheet that explains my rights before you ask me to give you anything? Because if you don't know to ask for it, they're not going to give it to you. They're going to pressure you and make you believe that they have the right to just take your device, and they don't. They do not. You don't have to hand it over, but they can detain you to the fullest extent that their rights give them because you don't want to do what they want you to do. It's me, Lisa Lee says, wait, the U.S. Border Patrol is doing this to you? Yeah, they're doing it to U.S. citizens. This is the Custom and Border Protection. That's who's doing it, to U.S. citizens, not to the people who are illegally breaking into this country. At all. At all. This is really terrible. D. Marie said, how they choosing people? I don't even know. One person was saying that he got chosen just because they asked him what was his business, and he said, I live here. And they didn't like his tone of voice, so they detained him, took his device, and cloned his data. These are the people we're dealing with. So now let's keep right on digging into this, because the hole goes deeper. The hole goes deeper. Y'all know I love to dig. Y'all know I love to dig. So there's this lady, Lara Logan. Now I don't really like her because I'm not a real fan personally of clear people claiming to be Africans. I'm not. I'm not. But the Heifer's a pretty good individual, independent journalist. So I'm gonna give her props. Lara went and got some more dirt. Now she got her source on the inside of the UN. There's somebody that she said got high security clearance. I've never seen anything she reported that was faulty. She believe it. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna let you know this is what they're saying. I ain't seen no documents, but I'm thinking if they leaking information, they're not gonna just give her the documents like that. If she managed to put the documents out, I'll get them so y'all can see them. But now dig this: the people that's coming in, hey Jackie Gaines, it is not more or less, it's definitely an invasion. However, this is part of a plan. Is what the source, her source on the inside of the UN is saying. They said it is an invasion, but it's a planned invasion. And they saying that the plan is to bring in 100 million people once they can hit a critical mass of 100 million people into the U.S. illegally or whatever. Okay, then that's a plan to dissolve sovereignty of the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. What they want to do is institute a regional government that would encompass U.S., Canada, and Mexico. And this is based on the fact that in 2018 the UN voted and made illegal immigration a human right. Now I want y'all to check that for a minute. The UN decided that somebody illegally breaking into a country is their legal right to do that. That's what the UN said. Now think about that. That's globalist policy. That ain't got nothing to do with America as a country, because the American citizens were not given the opportunity to vote on any of that. But then now we have people who are in the White House who are imposing global policy, notwithstanding the actual sovereignty and the actual laws of this country. They don't have nothing to do with nothing. There you go. Oh, so they're working toward the one world government by that means. Exactly. That's why they got the borders open. That's why they got Camel Toe Harris up there lying. The borders are secure, you lying whore. Sorry, Lord. Lying heifer. Borders ain't secure. Y'all got a whole plan. I told you them people work for the devil. They trying their best to get that one world government by hook or by crook. They working on that end, trying to walk in all the criminals that they can get in here. They trying to get rid of your ability to have food and even meat to feed your children. They're trying to crash the currency so you won't have any money. You'll have to be dependent on them. They are working to make your vehicles obsolete so you don't own your own vehicle. They don't want you to own your own land. They don't want you to have nothing. Depend on them for everything. So when they come around and say you want it on your hand or your forehead, you either take it or get popped. This is what they're working toward today in the land of revelations. Okay. Nacho Twins mama said, yeah, I'm good. The UN can go sit and spin. That's what a lot of us are saying. But the fact that, hey, Dora, the fact that your major news outlets are being real quiet while this dirt is going on, thank you. This is what's happening. This is what these people are working toward. Dee Marie said these politicians have really effed things up. They work for the devil. I mean, I guess from their standpoint, everything is going swimmingly because this is what they're trying to do. I'm just saying, I don't want to miss my flight. You know, some of us is rapture ready. I don't want to miss my flight. Straight up, let me out. Ashley say, thank you, Shanitra, for always telling us the truth. I'm sorry I'm not so active. I'm getting ready. Girl, you fine. Go on, get dressed. As long as you can hear what's happening. So that's really what's going on. We didn't vote on none of this, but the Biden administration and the rest of them Democrats that's in power right now, which is why this is so dangerous. They are on board with the globalist agenda. They literally act like Klaus Schwab signed their checks and not the American people. Okay. And they're enforcing this mess, and it's to the detriment of everybody that's over here. Like, this is one time where it ain't even a us and them situation. We all in the same pot. We all in the same pot. Unless you ultra rich, you about to get real poor. And that's just the facts. And some people feeling the pinch already. And tell me I'm wrong. These people got a whole game plan, and it ain't got nothing to do with us. Meanwhile, I know y'all remember me telling y'all about that hot water about to be a problem. So now we're seeing what a hot water is a problem. The hot water. Let's talk about this weather mess that's been going on. Y'all don't remember me warning you? When I was telling you that this heat being at these critical numbers and us having the water hot like this, I told you it was going to be a problem. I told you so. So now, one, you got a typhoon over there in Japan. This is the biggest one in years. One of the biggest ones in years. Done killed 2 folks. Record rainfalls over in western Japan. You know what? I know I missed the name of Namadal. I don't know how to say them names. You know, shoot me. Okay? I did. I know I warned you. I told y'all this mess was finna get funky. And see, now we at the time of year where we liable to see some real smoke. So went over there, battered and bruised them, beat them half to darn death. Then you slide up there to Alaska. They had a typhoon called Merbok. Hope I'm saying that right. Okay, they done flooded the hell out of everybody. That's on the northwestern coast. 450 residents done ran the shelter. This the worst storm in half a century. In over 50 years, this the worst they done seen. And if you ask me, it might have. Oh, and let's not forget about Hurricane Fiona down there and tore Puerto Rico up. Like them people ain't completely bounced back from what happened back in 2017. Fiona done went down there, showed her tail, had everybody in the dark. They just started restoring power on Sunday to some of them. It's finna get worse. And I want to see what Biden do to help them. Y'all know Trump was so dumb. He was down there throwing paper towels at the people. Now, what is pudding for brains gonna do? Kids say this just gives more and more evidence of Bible prophecy being fulfilled. It sure do. Sure do. Yep, time for reaping. Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, ma'am, it is. And if you ask me, it might have something to do. So all this heat and mess might have something to do with that earthquake was over there in Taiwan. They talking about it could cause a tsunami. Now, ain't this some bull? Ain't this some bull? They say it was a 6.8. The U.S. say they recorded it at a 7.2. Either way, both of them, they're equals big as hell to me. And it might yet cause a tsunami. What's finna happen? What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? I feel like all these different things that's happening are different pieces to the same puzzle. Period. I believe that. I'm gonna keep believing that. Different pieces to the same goddamn puzzle. What you say, and you say that dummy gonna pass out slinkies? Probably is. Probably is. Say if it's not one thing, it's another. Right. But Nisa, I believe they all connected. Right. It's me, Lisa Lee. Destruction. Pure destruction. So get this. Let me tell you what else your government got going on. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, because some of y'all been following this Brittany Griner situation, and everybody, got some sympathy for that young woman. She got herself in trouble. Went over there playing around in Russia. I don't know why anybody go over there to play. I wouldn't play with them people for nothing. I wouldn't even play spades with them. I wouldn't play tunk with them. I wouldn't play Uno with them. She went over there playing with them people and got herself in trouble. Now, the U.S. government, they know what to do to get that girl out of trouble now. Y'all know they know what to do. They offering one person, Russia asking for 2, because you asking them to give you 2 people that broke the law. But now when it's time for them to ask for somebody, they want 2 people. Y'all don't want to give them the other person that they asking for. Oh, no, he too bad. He too bad. We can't give him you need to. And let me tell you why it's some bull crap, right? How about they just did a prisoner trade? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know America just traded a real bad criminal. If y'all know they just traded one, put a 1 in the chat. If you ain't heard nothing about no prisoner trade that they just now did, put a 2 in the chat. If you know about it, put a 1. If you ain't never heard about it, put a 2. Because I'm going to tell you what they just did. See, this is how I know. If they wanted to get that girl out, they could have got her out. Not your twins, mama. You heard about the trade they just did. Hey, Brandon McMullen. Hey, Cassie G. I see some 1s. I see some 2s. Not your twins, mama. Who you heard they traded out? Nisi, who you heard they traded out? Let's talk about this. Because I want y'all to see how they move when they want to let somebody out. Hazeline. Not your twins, mama. Tell me in the chat who you heard that they released. Who you heard, girl? Who did you hear that they released? Because I promise you it wasn't no Sunday school teacher. I promise you that. Everybody that put a 1 in the chat, tell me who you heard that they released. No, that's who they got. That's who they got back. Who did they release? Y'all don't know who they let loose? Because I'm going to tell it. Cassie G. Yep. The Taliban man. That's close enough. I like how you put that. And I'm going to call him that. Now, his name, y'all know I'm going to mess the name up. Now, the man name, Bashir Norazi or Norzai. Y'all know I can mess it up. But Bashir, the Taliban man, is who they done let out. You know Trump would have got her back because Trump wouldn't have never been over there meddling them people business. You know, he wasn't that ambitious now. And that ain't I don't feel like that's a compliment. He just was dumb, that's all. Which is what I tried to tell people from the beginning. We do better with a racist dummy than a racist that's smart enough to ruin everybody. If your only choice is 2 racists, why would you get the one that's smart enough to mess you up? That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying. That's all a lot of us been saying. Yeah, the Taliban man. This dude was terrible. So they released him in order to get the engineer out. But then when it come to Brittany, oh, no. We can't let this person out because, they're too bad. We can't let that one out. They too bad. But when it came to Bashir, the Taliban man, convicted drug smuggler, and he been locked up since 2005. This Negro is terrible. But when it came to Fryrix, talking about he was abducted while working in Afghanistan and he was exchanged at Kabul airport for Bashir, the Taliban man. This is what I keep telling y'all. If they wanted to get that girl out of there, they'd have been got her out of there. They ain't studying her. They just paying lip service. They ain't had no interest. Say, I thought it's the same as Not Your Twins Mama. Yeah, that's the man that they got out, but who they traded was a whole convicted drug smuggler. Yep, Taliban drug lord. Yes, the Taliban man. Now you done let Bashir go. He up there slanging that dope. He up in the prison listening to Jeezy. And you can let him out. You can let him out. He can go home. But when it came to poor little Brittany with her little simple self, you just finna sit there. Right, because the U.S. does negotiate with terrorists. Thank you. He's an Afghan drug lord. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. But the thing is, she's being used not just for leverage, Alita. Think about it. She's being used for the propaganda machine because she's somebody they can hold up to tug at minorities' heartstrings, whether you black, LGBT, XYZ. See, feel bad. Get in your feelings. Feel bad. See, we trying to get a look how bad Russia's doing. They locking her up. Oh, look. I'm telling you, this is all a game. We're looking at political theater because when they want to get somebody out, they get them out. Right. That's what I'm saying. Y'all done traded a whole Taliban man drug lord, the kingpin, to get an engineer. An engineer. This girl, I know she just a basketball player, but America, why you trying to make the whole world feel some type of way? Oh, Russian people is racist, and but help Ukraine, who wouldn't let black people escape a war zone, who told them to get off trains and get off buses, stay behind. Y'all see what I'm saying? They trying to paint a picture. That's why they not getting that girl out. Russia got 2 folks over here they want. Y'all want them to release 2 folks from Russia. Get them 2. They give you your 2. Party over. That girl could have been home. She could have been home. Kids say definitely negotiate with terrorists. 9/11 anyone? Inside job sure was. Had to be. For you to go end up going to war in a country where ain't nobody had nothing to do with nothing. They full of crap. Yeah, it was almost a perfect setup. There you go. Hey, Egypt Nile in the building. That's right. Time for FNN and funny papers. Hey, Lady K, how you doing, boo? Nacho Twins mama say it louder for the bleeding hearts in the back. For real, that's y'all know I don't fall for nothing. I ain't when it comes to that, I ain't got no heart. You can't tug at no strings to something that don't exist. I ain't got no heart. Don't look for it. I've been moved at. I'm like the Grinch. My heart is down 2 sizes, and this time I'll keep it off. This is some bull. They could have been got that girl up out of there, and they need to stop with that. Ooh, Russia won't let them out. They racist. No, you won't get her out because y'all racist. Because when it came time for that clear engineer, y'all sure managed to get him out from over there with the Taliban. Y'all done let a whole Taliban man, drug lord, kingpin go to get one engineer. Say, I'm glad I snatched my Russian vodka, y'all. Me too. Don't be messing with the good vodka. Egypt say we need 23 more likes. Y'all do right by me now. Let me get some likes. So now listen, let's talk about what else is going on that your government is pulling that I think is dangerous as hell. Okay? Dangerous as hell. Everybody loves some good vodka. I prefer my scotch, but I do like a good vodka. But I'm a Kettle One girl. Definitely a Kettle One girl. So listen. Hold on. Nacho Twins mama crazy. You say, sis, you got an ice box where your heart used to be? Yep, just like old melon. I ain't gonna try to do that little silly dance he do with that bird chest, but yep. Sunshine, sunshine. You just logged out. I know that's right. You here right on time. So listen, this what they got going on now. So Pootie Tang done did another, and y'all know those of y'all who are new, when I say Pootie Tang, I'm talking about Vladimir Putin. You know, I don't give him that much respect either, but he evil and he's smart, and I'm gonna give him that. But him and the foreign minister both, they saying they gonna respond to the US if the US supply them people with longer range and advanced weapons. We just finished a weapons package saying we finna get them people advanced rockets that can travel up to 50 miles or whatever. Putin them talking about that's gonna cross their red line, and they gonna react, and they said up till now that they've been operating with restraint. And they let it be known. Remember, I told y'all when they was running around celebrating, oh, we took this place back, we took that place back. Y'all ain't telling the truth. Them people left them areas. They moved out and they regrouping them back, and they about to do something jacked up. These people all but admitted to it. And now they saying that, all right, go ahead and do it, and we about to respond, and it ain't gonna be with no restraint. And see, I mentioned this before. So I read a lot of articles online, of course, and I read a lot from different countries, not just from our country, not just from European countries, because clear people lie. You just can't trust them. I'm sorry. If they say the sky blue, go check. And I stand on that. But when you start digging into, the foreign papers, foreign publications, online, offline, and whatnot, you see that the Russian citizens are pissed off with Putin. But guess why they pissed off with Putin? Guess, y'all. Guess why they mad with him? I mean, they mad. Oh, they mad. They fighting mad with him. Yes, somebody guessed in the chat. Why you think they mad with this dude? I ain't got no guesses. If I ain't got no guesses, I'll just tell you. Maybe I'm the only one get excited about the real reality TV. But they mad with this dude because they say, Nisa say, why sis? I'm going to just tell you. They mad with him because of what he said. He said he been operating with restraint. Them people is mad with him. No, sis, they ain't mad about no money because they got plenty of money. He shored them up. The Russian economy is doing way better than they've done since the Bolshevik Revolution. Them people is over there. They got plenty of money. Like they listening to Plies talking about big face hundreds. They got it. Because not just fight us, they want him to act a fool. They said, yeah, he's in fuss and Russian currency used to buy the oil and gas. That's true. But they ain't mad about that. That actually works in their favor. They pissed off at this dude, fighting mad, ready to jump him because they said you acting too restrained. They say, nah, man, dude that was before you, he would have done already blowed Ukraine up. It just would have been a crater by now. You too restrained. You trying to be civilized. They don't want nothing to do with that. They mad about you about him trying to be civilized. They want him to go ahead and wipe them people off the face of the doggone planet. Yeah, they say he's soft. They calling you a punk, you coochie, you pie, you green. Like they going in. I read some of them comments that was translated in English. I say, woo. They talking to him like you can't be the head of the gang no more if you don't go over there and slap them and their mama. They want that man to act a fool. Now over here in this media here, they would have us to believe that the people are so mad because he's gone to war. No, they mad because he ain't gone ahead and put a crater in the earth. That's what they mad at. They just want a crater. I'm just saying. That's what I read with my two eyes. Y'all know me. I might not believe everything I heard here, but I can promise you I believe what I see with my own eyeballs. And I seen them people saying that they pissy. Say they needed Vito Corleone and got Fredo instead. Yeah, he trying to be a gentleman, and they said bump that. Listen, they went in, them, the regular Russian citizens online going left. Them people went left. I say, woo, girl. I was sitting there reading, and some of the ones that wasn't translated, you know how you could copy and paste and then put it in the Google Translate. Girl, them people was going in. They went in, and they ain't with it. They ain't with it. They fell away. They was like, They was like, we want Medvedev back because Medvedev would have did what he was supposed to do. Medvedev would have gave what it was supposed to give. They say, bring him back. He would have handled this one. One of them was like, hell, they was missing Gorbachev. They wanted to go all the way back in the bag, baby. They was like, no, we need Medvedev and them back because you over here tripping. These people doing too much. Yeah, the media spunt the hell out of that. And I know spunt ain't no word. Don't come for me. But, in my own Florida vernacular, honey, they spunt the hell out of that. Them people is pissy. I say them Russian people crazy as hell. And that ain't no disrespect to nobody Russian. Don't come here telling me about you got a cousin 12 times removed that's from Russia. And I said they was crazy. I said it and I stand. Them people is crazy. It wasn't one person saying, oh, Pootie, go easy on the people. Not one. Not one. So now let's talk about some more mania in that part of the world real quick. Because now this part is just entertainment. It's for entertainment purposes only. Now it's slightly unentertaining because we do have some black folks in Germany. And it's about to be cold as a witch titty over there. Okay? So now German buyers, a lot of them have submitted requests for the capacity to receive Russian gas. So they putting in requests to get gas. To get gas because they say, look, it's finna be cold. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time. They can already feel Jack Frost starting up his bull crap. They say, no, man, let me put in requests to get some oil from the Nord Stream 1. Mind you, Russia ain't gave no indication that they finna start their gas back anytime soon. And baby, anytime soon is finna be cold. So the people requesting gas that ain't finna get none. Mind you, all along before all this bull crap that we started, because we started it, America and the UN, Russia was supplying 40%. That's almost half of the liquid natural, the liquid gas, the one they use to heat their house and stuff, to the European Union. Now, and mind you, the Nord Stream is the biggest Russian pipeline to Europe. Okay, now they were supplying at a time before everything went wrong. They were supplying 59.2 billion cubic meters per year. That's a lot of gas, man. What you say, Egypt? Say, sis, stop, not the witch's titty. What's happening? Listen, that's just, that's the only way I can describe it, because Germany is cold. America is the nosy neighbor that nobody likes, not a soul. And everybody's scared to say something because they got the biggest gat on the block. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Mind you, Gazprom, y'all know that Gazprom is the Russian-owned gas company. The state own it, the government own it. The deputy chief executive say, well, we'll turn it back on whenever Siemens Energy repair that faulty equipment. They're not gonna turn it back on. And see, let me tell you why they're not finna turn it back on. Remember, I told y'all just a few days back that Germany had the audacity and the good nerve to try to steal oil refinery facility that was over there. They were talking about we took charge of it, and we was desperate and we ain't have no other choice. Baby, y'all stealing stuff from them people, and you think they finna turn that Nord Stream back on? Y'all could fix them parts with gold-plated turbines. Y'all could go up there and fix them roast beef. You can fix them some chitlins and collards. They not turning that back on. Y'all, it's like I'm not understanding the members of the European Union, America, all of them, UN, and the like. How you think you gonna disrespect people, post up at their border, tell them they can't come to their own border? They telling you they do not want the country right next to them in the UN because they say they need a buffer between them and y'all. Y'all don't get along and y'all know it. Y'all have done everything possible. You done drug the people name through the mud. You engaging in a proxy war. You supplying weapons to the ops. All of them taking part in that. And then turn around and say, well, are you really going to let us freeze? Why the hell not? Frozen people can't fight with them. It would be very stupid. It's the truth. Lala told it just like it is. The nosy neighbor that don't nobody like. Hey, Catherine. Like literally. And what bothers me is that it's the citizens that's going to feel it. I don't know if y'all know, there's a lot of black folks over there in Germany now. I don't necessarily want my folks to freeze to death because of this clear on clear crime. Because I'm willing to bet ain't no black folks went and stole no oil refinery. Not now. Negroes don't steal nothing that big. Lala Chanel said we need some more lights. All right, y'all. But we don't. We don't steal stuff that big. No. This is clear on clear crime, but everybody is going to suffer. So that's it on the news. And let's get to the funny papers, y'all. The funny papers have gotten indeed funny. Bishop Whitehead is back in the news. Bishop Whitehead, the same preach man. And y'all know I've been careful what I say because I'm nervous about saying stuff about preachers unless I got facts because I don't want no smoke. When it's time for the rapture, I cannot afford to miss my flight because I heard there ain't no refund on them tickets. If you miss it, you missed it. So I try to be careful when I got any gossip or any news concerning the preacher unless I have what? Proof. Unless I have proof. Well, this situation, I guess I got to mention something about it because it's a video out and I can't be sure. I guess I got to examine it a little bit more to see the details. But what done happened is that it was a lady up in the Bishop church and they was, had a little hoopla and the people saying that the good bishop done went and choked the woman, put her in a chokehold. at the church, and they got it on video, and they say this is what happened in order to put him back in the news. Well, Bishop Whitehead got a few things to say about that, and I figure since we all family, we may as well watch the bishop together and see what it is that this man got to say about what they saying he done. Because they say he done it. I can't say he didn't. I can't say he didn't, and I sure ain't. I can't talk up for him. But the man said that he was set up. Now that's the moral of the story. The bishop say he was indeed set up. Now whether that's real or not, he says it was. So let me make sure I can get both, because I want y'all to be able to see this. I want y'all to see what happened. And I want y'all to see what the good bishop had to say about what took place. I think if we see what happened, I don't think it gets too bad. And we got updates on August Alsina being attacked by Tori Staines, the leprechaun. Okay. So let's get into this. Let me share the screen so we can hear what the good bishop got to say. You say you've seen it, you can back me. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. It's been people to claim people made. It was a man that took some people's lives, and he said a Twinkie made him do that. So I don't know. Right? Yeah, I gotta protect the brand. I can't. I gotta be careful what I say about preachers for sure. I have to bite my tongue. Child, speaking of, matter of fact, before I go and share this, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know? Okay, how many of y'all was here yesterday when we reviewed the RHOA reunion part 2? Put a 1 in the chat if you were here. Put a 2 in the chat if you missed it. Even if you weren't here, if you saw it on replay, put a 1 in the chat. Let me ask y'all something real quick. 1 if you seen it, 2 if you missed it. Because let me address this real quick. And I mean real quick. And it ain't going to happen no more. Okay, we got the 1. So a lot of y'all seen it. Y'all was around, Now, y'all know I suffered through that dry. Hey, T-Bell, you got to go catch the replay, baby. Got to catch the replay. I did my best to make it interesting, because the reunion was not interesting at all. It was about as interesting as an abscess on the anus. It was just not interesting. It wasn't. But at what point did I say anything that was like an attack toward anybody on that show? Did y'all hear me do anything like that? Hey, Patricia Robinson, you missed it. Did y'all hear me attack anybody on that show? I'm just saying, like, I told the truth on people, but I didn't even drag nobody, which I reserve the right to drag anytime I feel like it. If I feel like somebody off code, the drag is going to go down. But it wasn't no dragging. Nobody got attacked. Nothing. None of that, right? Thank you. So now, why for did I have to go into my replay comments, okay, and remove some nut job? And I do mean a nut job. I don't care if they hit. I don't care if they get mad. And said that what she said, that I was supporting Kenya's mama, and that just showed my disdain for her, and I just hate Kenya so much. First of all, let me be clear, Sugar, I don't hate nobody. I don't. Like, unless you are the devil or I really believe you work for the devil, I don't hate nobody. Let's be clear. Okay, that's number 1. I'm always careful and intentional with my words. Number 2, let me be very clear about this. I will not now, nor will I ever attack that lady's mother based on what she said. I will not. And I have to be clear with stuff like that, because some people, unless you're singing their praises and agreeing with everything they say, oh, you attacking somebody. No, baby, I'm telling the truth, and the truth's going to make you free. I will not ever be attacking that lady at all. Hey, Bedside BK, thank you for the super chat. Say, no, I didn't hear a drag, but I heard your suffering. Thank you. Oh, thank you for hearing my suffering. Yeah, the person was crazy. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm not going to attack that lady. I don't know that what can you say about that lady is the truth. And she got family members that saying other things. So and since I'm not God and I'm not God Jr., I don't know between them who telling the truth. I'm not getting in there to badmouth that woman. I don't know her. That lady old enough to be my mama. I will not, shall not. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. And this is for anybody. This is a PSA. Okay. If you need me to attack that lady's mama, don't come over here. If that's what you're looking for, it's never gonna happen. Don't come over here. Alita say people hear what they want to hear. You attack no one. That's all I'm saying. Not a soul. Not a soul. Thank you, Lala. Talking about in Portia Williams' voice. Who said that? A crazy person. Yes, Fly Gray Streak. I said God Jr. I am not God Jr. I cannot sit up between people and tell you who telling the truth. When one person say one thing and somebody else say something else, you know what that equals? None of my goddamn business. Thank you for giving me a moment to do that PSA. Because it's real tiring. It's exhausting. And I'm going to tell you something else. The people who keep doing that is people who claim to be Kenya Moore fans. All that's really saying is, if you really a fan of this lady, does that mean that you mentally imbalanced? Is that what the indication is? Because ain't nobody attacking nobody. I'm just not singing nobody's praises. Everybody that was on that stage yesterday, on that reunion, got on my nerves at one point or another. Yet I don't see Candy Burris fans coming to say, oh, you attacking Candy, you hate Candy. I don't see Sonya Richards Ross fans, if she got any, all 7 of them. I don't see them coming to say, oh, you hate Sonya, you attacking Sonya. I don't see Drew fans coming to say, oh, you hate Drew, you attacking Drew. I don't hear Marlo fans doing that, and people do like Marlo. I don't hear Sheree fans doing that. Some people do like Sheree. It's only them people who claim to be Skin Your Pores fans that come over here to attack folks and accuse people of attacking this lady when ain't nobody said nothing about her. Other than to talk about what the hell she did and what the hell she said. We ain't fighting nobody. I'm just making it plain. Don't come over here with that mess. If you need me to sing anybody's praises, don't come here. Don't come here, because I'm telling you, if your fave is in the wrong, your fave is gonna get talked about. Just so you know. Lala say people mistake opposing opinions for attacks. They are not one and the same at all. And it's real whack. It's real corny. It's real corny. If you got that much corn, sugar, make bread, make fritters. Don't come over here. Get something to do now. Because I'm going to tell you up front, when I see that, the minute I say, the minute I read one sentence, oh, you keep attacking Kenya, let me just tell you, I just delete your comment. I don't read all that. Because they always got to write a dissertation. I'm telling you, if you start off with, oh, you keep attacking Kenya, delete. I'm not reading that. Absolutely not. I got better things to do. And so do she. Go write her a dissertation and see if she read it. Now, that's just my PSA for the day. I meant to mention that earlier. I almost forgot. Thank y'all for giving me that quick minute. Now, let's go see what the preacher man had to say. Thank you, Catherine. Equal opportunity shooters over here. Thank you. Anybody can get it on the porch. Anybody. All right. Let's see what the preacher man had to say, y'all. Wait, no. Let me not do that one first. I'm sorry. Let me not do that one first. Let me show y'all what took place first. I don't think it's going to show nothing bad. So I think I can get away with showing it. Where is it at? Maybe. No, let's just hear what he said, because I don't even want to take a chance on showing it, because they might say it's violence.
So I told him, let them record. They began recording, and she began to outburst and to cause a big disturbance in my church. So I said, come on over here. Now on the side is where I have people line up for prayer. So she came up over here, not to the pulpit. Everybody keeps saying that I invite her in the pulpit. You have to be a minister to be in the pulpit in my church. So she came on the side, and she began to yell at me. She began to cuss me out and say whatever she wanted to say. I let her say what she wants to say. I'm going to be posting more video because you guys didn't see the video inside of the church, so you'll be able to see everything. So she came over, she pressed me out, called me all type of names. So all right, me and my church started to pray. And I said, now you have to go. You have to get out. You have to go. What you guys don't see on camera is that she started to walk back to leave, and then she spit back around. And she came back again to make a scene.
Okay.
So I told her, after my wife and my daughter. So I have my wife and my daughter, who's 10 months old, sitting there, and she came and said, and now you're a liar, going towards my wife. And that's when you see her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her. Everybody's saying that I choked her. How can you choke somebody from behind? I don't understand it. I never wrapped my arms around her neck.
Okay, so what the preacher's saying is he didn't place his hands on her till she went in the direction of the wife and the daughter. All right, let him keep going. Let's hear what he say, and then we're gonna talk about what we think. Oh no, I switched.
Publicity off of me after my wife and my daughter. So I have my wife and my daughter, who's 10 months old, sitting there, and she came and said, and now you're a liar, going towards my wife. And that's when you see her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her. Everybody's saying that I choked her. How can you choke somebody from behind? I don't understand it. I never wrapped my arms around her neck. I have no fingernails, so they say that I scratched her. I don't have any fingernails. I never have fingernails.
So he said he didn't scratch her. All right, this is getting curiouser and curious, so let's go.
You see, I don't have fingernails. So I grabbed her from behind, by her shirt, from behind, and by her shoulder. And I escorted her out. And I'm going to be posting this video.
Oh, he said he escorted her out. He ain't choked nobody, y'all. He said he ain't choked nobody. He escorted her out. Let's see.
Post a video. And actually, if you look on the blogger, there are two bloggers, Larry Reed and King Jive. All right, these two bloggers, they're nobody, but they're trying to get after my wife.
Okay, so he naming names. He said Larry Reed and this Demario Jives person. I told y'all I don't know him, but he's saying that they behind it. Hold on.
Publicity off of me. They were the ones that sent these people here. So once again, Bishop Whitehead was set up. We are coming off of the eve of me being robbed by 3 gunmen. By 3 gunmen, okay? That's the eve that we're coming off of. 3 gunmen came and robbed myself, my wife, and my church. And the gunmen put a gun in my 8-month-old baby's face. Okay? And that's the only thing that I can remember. This lady had a bag under her arm, and she was going after my wife. And I grabbed her. And I took her out. I pushed her out, and I have the video. And the police officer saw it. Okay,
so he's saying that he wasn't sure whether that lady was going to try to pull a pow, you know, the boom pow in the church. And he said they took video and showed the video to the police. Okay, let's get in deeper. Go ahead.
All the police officers saw the video that was there. I spoke to Chief Badry. I spoke to Inspector Stevenson. I spoke to the captain, which is the inspector of this church, Amadullah. I spoke publicity off of me. Okay, so the police apparently is on his side. They let him go. He doing a press conference outside of the precinct, which I think that says a lot. I wonder if this is the let's look, y'all. Let's look. So this is from inside, y'all. This is footage from inside the church. So let's see what happened inside the church.
While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures, take the pictures, take the pictures, take the pictures, take the pictures.
Okay, he's not choking her. Okay, we saw that. He was not choking her. He grabbed her by the back of her shirt, just like he said, and walked her big tail out. Let's let it play again, y'all. Uh-oh. Do we have people lying on the preacher? Hold on now.
Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Yep. They up there clapping, give Jesus a round of applause and all that. And that's how it went. So now what y'all think about this? Do y'all think that Larry Reed really sent that crazy woman over there? Because clearly she was crazy. She ain't had no business approaching. Right. But this what I'm saying. They claim that the man was choking the lady, but we just saw it, Cassie. He didn't choke her. That girl, let me find out they lying on preachers around here. Wait a minute. She would have had to. Catherine, because we just saw the man had her by the back of her shirt. Them is some nice church shells. Yep. And he wasn't even touching her neck. He had her shirt. No, she was going over there toward that man, wife, and child. He had every right. Because we saw the same thing happen with Matt Carter down there in Fort Lauderdale. And that lady ended up stabbing the first lady with a pair of scissors. He had every right to get that help away from there. And she had a baby in her hands. No, ma'am. Miss Walker said there's a video of her in front of the church before she went in. What did she do before she went in? But that's what he said. He said he had one hand on her shoulder and one on her shirt. I just sat there and we watched it twice. It wasn't no choke. Somebody lying. And I don't think my eyes lying. Say supposedly the lady's the daughter of the old lady he scammed out of her life savings. Supposedly, but where the lady at to tell us who she is? I think we need more detail. Lala said you can't put anything past anyone these days. I won't ever say that someone will or won't do. He might have sent somebody. I don't know. This starting to look funny. So there's another footage where he grabs her from behind. He clearly was grabbing her from behind there. You didn't see that? He had the back of her shirt and a hand on the shoulder. I need to see the other footage. Where is that one? Say if the shirt was being pulled good enough, it could be a little choky. Okay, so maybe they saying the shirt did the choky. Because he didn't do no choking now. Not from what I just watched. So there's another footage as well. Yeah, Nisa, this is a mess. That's why I really hadn't been touching this too much. Yeah, find it for me. Shoot it to my inbox on Instagram and I can play it. See another video before that, grasping the back of her hair/neck. Okay, so maybe he lost the grip of the shirt and grabbed the neck. He had both hands around the neck. Bed-Stuy BK. Yeah, I want to see it from another angle because I saw one hand on the shoulder, one on the back of a shirt. And then I want to know what made him believe. Yep, y'all hit the like button. I also want to know what made him believe that Larry Reed and them had something to do with this. I know he's suing Larry Reed and the Jobs person or what have you, but I would like to know why he is alleging. Because y'all know I like everybody. I don't have nothing against it, but against none of them. But I want to know what in the world would make him believe that Larry Reed and them had something to do with it. Okay, so hold on. I see this one where he started to grab, and then we seen the full footage. So let me share the screen again. You said you would have hit the floor and started shaking. I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have been going nowhere near nobody's wife and child. Like, there's no reason for it. Yeah, I need to see. Hey, C. Mays. Say Larry gave the interview today. There are multiple videos floating around. A cinematographer was with her. She's supposedly doing research on the black church by disrupting service and screaming and yelling and stuff. That's how you do research. I ain't never seen nobody do research by disrupting church service. Oh, a maggot with the letter F. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, he did do that. I remember that. Sure did. She wasn't speaking in no tongues. That was not no speaking in tongues. No, ma'am. So who grabbed his arms and made him choke the lady? I didn't see the choke. I ain't see no choke. Say the close-up video looked like he's holding the back of her neck like you would grab a dog. I'm sorry, Sunshine. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I didn't. Oh. Oh my gosh. So it seems like there's a middle clip that we can't see. I want to see everything. Let's share the screen back and see if that first one will show. Yeah, she was going toward the first lady. That was uncalled for. I'm like, y'all listen, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Don't think because people say they won't go and touch you. You can't get touched. Say, hey fam, hopefully I'm not too late. Girl, you ain't too late, you fine. So let's share the screen again. Let's see the close-up angle because the close-up, it looked like it was more neck than shirt. The close-up looked like more neck than shirt. So let's go back in and look at the close-up view. Okay, here go the close-up. Yeah, when he first grabbed her. Let's watch. Now see when you go here on this one, it's more zoomed out so you can see more of it. She put down her stuff. Wait, is that her? Was that a different lady to put down the stuff? No, that was a different lady to put down the stuff. She came from the side over here and went walking across the front. And then she pointing her hand and walking. And that's when he grabbed her. So it might have been more hand neck. Maybe he thought he grabbed the shirt or something, but the law was on his side because they let him out. They didn't put him in jail or nothing. Now let's see the close-up again. Look how she doing her hand. That ain't no speaking in tongue. Y'all know I was raised Baptist Coastal now. My daddy people is sanctified. And that ain't what speaking in tongues look like. Let's watch her again. Look how she doing. She doing her hand like she want to fight her. She thought she was finna fight. Ooh. Child. Yeah, that initial grab do look like the neck. That initial grab did look like the neck. He's the mayor's friend. You think the mayor really care about this little bootleg preacher? Yeah, he need to have proof that if you're going to say Larry Reed Center, I don't know if Larry would do that. I don't know that DeMario Giles person. And I can't say that I can vouch for Larry Reed. I don't vouch for nobody because I don't know what you want to do. I can't swear for nobody. But I just don't see Larry Reed sending nobody over there. I mean, he got his own brand of messy, but it ain't never been that. You know what I mean? Let me see what Miss Parker just sent me. Let's see if we got a better angle. Oh, this is before she went in. Oh, no, this is the one that he posted. Okay. All right. So bet that. Let's go on and let's share the screen again. Hold on. Say he probably realized he was on camera and adjusted his hands, but he definitely had her head and neck. Even when we saw the close-up, it was neck. I don't know about head, but definitely neck. Lala say the whole situation is very strange. People are unhinged. Bed-Stuy say absolutely. He and Eric Adams have a relationship. What kind of relationship? Miss Parker say the video I just sent don't look like that woman. He put it on his page saying it was her. All right. Sunshine say surprised to say I see no wrongdoing so far. I'm surprised too, girl, because I thought I was finna come in here and get a smoking pow, and I don't see the smoking gun here. It's coming up short. Yeah, too messy in the Lord's house. Even if she wanted to try to, fight his wife or something, catch her at the Walmart. Why did you come in God's house with that? That's, I don't know. But let's see. Let's see the one sis just sent me. Let's see what he put up here. Let's see what's going on. Because, we ain't got no dog in this fight. So we ain't siding with nobody. Oh, it's a message unavailable. It was there, sis, but now it's gone. Oh, well. It won't let me see it. You might send it again. It won't let me see it. Do I have to be following him to see it? Okay, no, I think I got it. I'm on his page because for whatever reason it wouldn't let me see it. So let's do this. Let me share it again. Yeah, definitely more bubble gum. So right, they scratching stuff down would seem. Oh, okay. I went, sis. I went to his page. Okay, bet. So let's share the screen. Let's see what he put up and why he's trying to say. Right, D Marie. I don't like none of it either. This is not. This ain't cute. This is definitely not protecting the brand on any side. They are not protecting the brand. I'm not blaming the preacher, but I'm just saying I don't know how he could have done it different. So let me not stand in judgment. But I don't feel like they protecting the brand. So let's see. Hold on. So I want to know what he's preaching that's so spectacular that you would sit through his eye piercing outfits to hear. Probably because God ain't got no dress code, and I wouldn't care what the preacher got on. Long as I done sat up on the preacher's head whole ultra perms. As long as you telling the truth, I don't care nothing about your clothes. Bed-Stuy say they close up photos of her outside the church with the police with her neck scratched. Okay, bet. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see it, y'all. Let's see what the lady say.
Now, allegedly, this is the church, right? It doesn't have a header. Guess what? Guess what? You guessed it. He's here. He's here. The Rolls Royce is out here. Police is in front of it. I already asked the lovely officer that's over there, was they here to protect the bishop? He said no. They're just here. They're here to protect everyone. So they're not here specifically to protect the bishop. But yeah, the Bishop Rolls Royce is out here, and the G wagon, the infamous G wagon is here, you guys. Yeah, I told y'all, I'm really outside. I'm out here.
You know what? Social media gonna cause a lot of mess. Where is this lady? Okay, shut up, Shanitra.
Now, allegedly, this is the church.
That's what she said. Guess where I'm headed? Oh, so I don't get it. Let's see what he said. I want everybody to see this setup. This footage that has now been erased, but we got it. It was a setup by these women to come into my church and disrupt the church. They were sent by the two bloggers, Larry Reed and King Jive. That's why those two reported it first. These are the bloggers. They reported it first. These are the bloggers that I have lawsuits against, and now they have retaliated. I have more video of these women that set up the entire attack on my church. All you have to do to check out is who reported it first, and why do these bloggers have so much unseen footage? The people have no life, and they needed content. Lord, he misspelled content, Jesus. So they sent these women on a mission. Child, this is too much. I want to see if that was the end. And then get this. And then look what she put.
Now,
Guess where I'm headed? And then got the little devil emoji. What's wrong with these people?
now, allegedly, this is the church, right?
I don't know. I can't call it, y'all. I can't call it. This too much for me. I can't call it. I can't call it. This is a mess. This a whole mess. No, he's not saying that's her. What he said was he claimed it was two women there, and the one woman was the one that he claimed he escorted out. He showed kind of, hurriedly escorted her out, roughly escorted her out. She did come in there aggressive. They came in with the mess. Hey, Miss Wilson. Said, I would love to know what insurance company is handling this robbery claim. It's giving fraud. I don't know what it's giving. I ain't putting my mouth on it. He grabbed her by her neck. There's a close up view. We watched the close up. It did look like it was neck. It did look like neck. Absolutely hot mess. Bed-Stuy says a close up outside the church with the police. That's the one I'm trying to get, but won't none of y'all send it to me. Y'all know my Instagram. So I can tell you this is not over. What I don't understand is why did it ever start? If the man got robbed, how did it turn into all this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a lot, y'all. They doing too much. These people are not protecting the brand. They are not. Yeah, that's the thing. It's supposed to have been two ladies that came in. Wait, you say she lost her nails and everything? All that money the church give him, he could at least invest back into the church. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They say that man working in real estate and everything else. I don't know what them people paying him. By the looks of that church, I don't think they got too much to pay him. Now let's be real. We just saw what the church looked like. The way they was talking about, oh, he taking from the church. I'm thinking it's a mega church. It's a storefront church. Yeah, there was supposed to be two ladies. That's what I was trying to figure out. What was her point? I don't know if he was out. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I feel like don't come up in church trying to attack people and you won't nobody put their hands on you. Now maybe if I was just straight Pentecostal, I might could say, oh, let them, turn the other cheek or something. But I'm part Baptist, mostly Baptist, and we will put our hands on you. Right, in the church too. He does seem to attract a lot of attention. I don't know whether it's his fault. I can't say nothing. Y'all know me. I'm going to protect the brand. Bishop Whitehead may not protect the brand. Shanitra will protect the brand. I'm not finna say in and everything. Say, for all we know, he could have set this up for publicity to blame Larry Reed. You think that lady was going to come up there to get yoked up to help him out? Like, who love him that much? See, May say the close-up of her neck video is on Larry Reed's Instagram, at least as of yesterday. Okay, so I need to go look on Larry Reed's Instagram because I want to see what this lady neck looked like. Now, say I thought it was her braids. That's what it looked like he grabbed her hair and her neck. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely giving doing too much. Say there was another lady filming with her cell phone. It was two of them together. Right. So this might have been the one filming, and the other one with the long braids was the one that got yoked up and they marched her up out of there. Right. But that's my whole point, Bed-Stuy. They renting a storefront. This is a storefront church. Now I'm from the country. That's what we call it. This is the storefront church. Where is all this money? And they ain't got no church building. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. Where is all this money that people saying, I don't think nobody said he fought two ladies. We've seen him grab one lady and the dispute is over, whether he choked the lady or whether he just roughly tossed her out. Now that's what I want to know. You say Pentecostal people will get you too if you get out of line. That's true, but you usually got a little bit more room with the Holiness Church. Us Baptists, we ain't really finna give you that much room. I'm gonna tell you that. Miss Sparkle said I sent the one showing the marks on the neck. Okay, let me go back and get that one. Say yes, if you decide to wreak havoc in the Lord house, there's no guarantee what repercussions gonna come to you. That's true. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just fishy. The whole thing is fishy. Then she's on Larry Reed's show, so maybe that's why he's accusing Larry Reed. Say no, Shanitra, people rent the space. There was a baby shower in the space. So they don't even rent the place exclusively. They rent it out for a certain time of day, the whole service, and then they leave. Then there ain't no money. Then ain't no money. What is we even talking about then? Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let me see what sister sent me because I'm interested. I wants to see the scratches and the marks and stuff on this lady's neck. I wants to see them. Did you send them to me, Miss Parker? Because I don't see them. Let me go to Larry Reed's Instagram because I don't see nothing in there. Let me go to Larry Reed and see what's going on. Where the pictures at? Okay, so here where the police at. Yeah, if they wasn't throwing them out and they allowing you to take pictures or whatever, that walking up on that man's wife, that was too much. That was too much. He handled her real rough though. Like, dang, preacher, you handled her real rough. Where is the outside footage? I think this might be it. Because if I can get that, then maybe they can show me this lady's neck. They go to Popo's. Okay, let me pause it right there. I think I got the right one on Larry Reed page. So let's see. Let's see, y'all. Say them scratches look like wild SEX scratches. She had those before she came in there. Must have been a wild Saturday night. Okay. I'm not gonna judge her now. If that was her husband, maybe they was having a wonderful, holy and sanctified time. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know about this lady business. Okay. DT up in here. Hey boo. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Ooh, child. Y'all. I can't believe this is really happening. Okay. So this is the part we saw, right? I'm going to turn the sound on when they get past that because this video on Larry Reed page goes further. And this is what I like. Now, the lady got a filter on, so don't y'all get scared when they pan to the police and all the police got eyelashes on. These polices do not have on strip lashes or individuals or extensions. This is a filter. Okay, so here he come walking her out. Marching, running, jogging, speed walking her out, power walking, whatever. And so then they getting out here, and I'm gonna turn the sound up from here, I guess. I think it should be all right.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Did y'all see the eyelashes on the police? Y'all need to stop with these filters.
Well, the officer said I can't go. I've seen everything and I have it all on recording.
So it really was two ladies. Let's see what else we get.
He put his hands on me. He put his hands on me. I pressed his charges. And my wallet, I got a Coach wallet. Are you injured? Do you need an ambulance? Yes, I do. I hit my Coach wallet. I understand. I will get it. Please go get it. I will.
He was wrong, officer.
Can you please go get my
He had no right.
Lord, them clear boys got some pretty eyelashes on.
And I'm pressing charges against him right now. He abused a black woman.
Relax, because they're
Did she say he abused a black woman? Girl, come on.
not going to hear you. He's not going to hear you if you don't relax.
Demon manifested.
Yeah.
Demon manifested. You can't go back in there. Please go get my wallet.
Officer.
Hallelujah.
Wait a minute. The blood of Jesus, demon manifested, and hallelujah at the. Okay.
Why are you coming in? He's a liar. Oh, hallelujah. The demon manifested. Hallelujah. Yes, God. The demon manifested in the name of Jesus. He abused me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I need an ambulance because he just attacked me in my leg.
He just grabbed her by, I have the video. I have the video. I have the video.
My neck.
I have the video.
My wallet is upstairs.
I have the video.
He hurt me. Oh my God, I'm in so much pain.
Now, y'all, listen. I think. Let me turn this sound back off. I can't take all this hollering, and bellowing she doing. Let's see if she'll show us the scratches. Is this the one where she gonna show the scratches, y'all? Excuse me for coughing. Lord, these lashes, Jesus. Y'all look at the lashes. Is she talking calm now?
Where your phone at? Where your phone?
It's in my
You're
wallet.
bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
Oh my God.
Okay? Can you please go get my wallet?
Wait, I'm
I'm
live,
bleeding.
Tasha.
I'm bleeding.
All right, relax.
Can you please? It has.
That's a fresh scratch. That's a fresh scratch. I don't know when she got it, but that's sure a fresh scratch.
Relax.
Hallelujah.
Relax.
He's a liar and a demon. The demon manifested. The demon.
Okay, that about all I could take of her with the screaming. The demon manifested. Listen, right. I saw neck and shoulder. I don't know how she got a scratch on her face. Maybe he scratched her going down the stairs. I don't know. Nobody gave us a clear shot. Not Larry Reed, not her, not the preacher. I didn't see where his hand could have been that close to her face, but that definitely was a fresh scratch. So the officer looking like he about to be the new starring actress in a film coming to a town near you. Oh yeah, with that filter. Everybody had it on. It's very weird. It's very weird and right. Manicured eyebrows, eyelashes, everything. Yeah, the officer said I can't go. All that putting on and screaming and hands in the air, something about that says to me. You say it's work. I like the eyelashes on the car. I'm ignorant. I'm sorry. Said the eyelashes look good. I want to know where he bought his lashes from. Child, from the beauty supply for $1.99. Say it's the Maury Povich cameraman run for me. Right. The service didn't look hood or thugged out until that lady went to marching over there toward that preacher's wife. If she came to upset him, you came, they, were clapping and talking about give Jesus a hand clap of praise and all that. Next thing we know, she doing the hood march, point the finger at the wife and being aggressive. And that man was like, no, not happening. So I don't even know where to stand on this. Yeah, it did. It came off real performative. Lala say, I can't stand this type of performative behavior. They ought to be ashamed of themselves and using the Lord's name while they do it. It's the audacity. It is. Yeah, that's how they were acting, Yvette. Like, oh, thank God we got a rise out of them. That's what I got. And I ain't really want to just say that, but that's sure what it looked like. Like, we came to get a reaction. He wasn't giving us one. I went marching at his wife. I got a reaction. That's what it looked like. But definitely that was a fresh scratch. That was not no old scratch from the night before. That was a fresh scratch. Right, girl. Have mercy. Very fresh scratch. That happened that day because it was still, tricklets of blood on there. It wasn't no gash, but it was definitely a fresh scratch. Kids say, watch Tyler Perry gonna make a movie from this story. Yep, but he gotta always add a single mama that's struggling and got her kids, and then some black man gonna come along and save her. That's how he gonna always write it. Nisa said at the end of the day, the woman should not have invaded the preacher's space. Definitely shouldn't have did that. They had you in there, they knew you was recording. I heard him say that, for social media, let them take their pictures. It's okay. And like the fact that he was all right with it, like that wasn't okay with her. She went to marching toward that lady, and that wasn't the move. Yeah, it's giving staged, doing way too much screaming. Child, DT be getting us with them profile pics, Cassie. I don't know what to do with him. Queen Mermaid, you think she scratched herself? She could have with all that drama. She could have. I don't know. Like nobody gave me a clear shot of what happened coming down them stairs and out the door. Like we saw the preach man march her out. The lady was behind him, right? Then when we saw her again, they were at the front door with the popo. They was at the front door with the popo when we saw it again. So I don't know who did the scratching, but the scratch was fresh. And I couldn't see Her nail, I saw she had lost a nail, like Nacho Twins mama said, but I couldn't tell whether she, there was anything under her real nail, like it was an accident. I don't know. I don't know who scratched them, but I know it was fresh. God's anointed daughter said one thing for sure and two things for certain. That is that God is not pleased at all. Sis, that's why I said they are not protecting the brand. They're not protecting the brand at all. Say someone cut me off nasty the other day with the lashes on the car. I'm anti-lashes now. Oh man, Ashley, don't take it out on all the lashes. Lel says she made sure everyone looked pretty in the video. None of them can complain to her. Nope. Everybody got on that video had fresh lashes. Hey Nadia. It is, but I wanted to see what was going on once he started saying that he was accusing Larry Reid and them of sending them ladies over there. I mean, maybe they did it so they could get on Larry Reid's show, but either way, it just this don't look good. This don't look good. Say, where are the morals? People never went in the Lord's house to start drama. Now, they have in the past. We had some drama in Ocala a long time ago. It was a preacher that was cheating with this lady that did hair. She had a salon downtown, and the preacher got her pregnant. And she first went to the first lady job to try to fight her, and that didn't work. And because he wouldn't leave his house. And so then the lady came to the church and went walking down the aisle, holding the baby in the air like Simba on the Lion King, trying to start a fight in the church. So every now and then, it will be some people that'll try to start a fight in the church. It's some people like that. Maybe it's a fresh scratch from early that morning loving. No, that blood wouldn't have been that fresh though. You know what I'm saying? If it was from earlier that morning and it was still blood there, then somebody need to check her PTT. Because that means she ain't got no clotting factor. There's no way that blood would have been that fresh. That scratch had just happened. Now, I ain't saying who did it, but that scratch had just happened. That's right. Shout out to the makeup artist filter. C May say, I wonder if it was a tipping point because non-parishioners have shown up filming the service. He mentioned social media clout chasing. Well, I literally heard him with my own two ears. Y'all know I always tell you, trust your own eyes and ears. He said, allow them to take their pictures. It's okay. It's fine if they want to do that for social media. Let them take their pictures. He said that. That lady then turned around, put her things down, and went to walking across the front of the church, past him, pointing her finger and marching aggressively toward that man's wife. Now, that's what I saw. He did not stop them from taking pictures, and he said that was okay. Hey, with the ladies, say the thing is the things on her braids could have scratched. Oh my God. With the ladies, that makes sense because he was real rough with them braids. It could have been the ornaments on her braids that scratched her face. It could have been. It could have been. That would have made, because I was like, when did he have time, or when would she even have had time? Because I don't even want to accuse her of scratching herself. How did it happen? Because there was a blank in the middle where we didn't see her. Lel say that voodoo person got her. Oh man, not the voodoo person. Again. Lala say it reminds me of the Avant video he did for Separated when the girlfriend was hitting herself. Yeah. Because you could tell Miss Thing wanted an altercation. She like, ooh, hallelujah, he abused me. I ain't never heard nobody say hallelujah, he abused me. That's special. But his that wouldn't have added up because his hand would have had to been a lot further forward for it to be his jury. Either it was his fingers or it was nothing. Needs to say the preacher man has to install some hidden cameras in there from here on out. He needs to, because it looked like somebody is hell bent on making you into something. Now, I don't know whether it's what you're not or whether it's what you are, but you might want to put some cameras up. I can't vouch for nobody. Nadia say this is not in God's way. Something is wrong. Sure is. This is not God's way of doing things. It don't look good at all. It's me, Lisa Lee say, but why would anyone risk it all if they already being sued? Well, because, okay, with Larry Reid, no. Now, like I say, I'm not vouching for Larry Reid. I don't believe they did that. I don't. I believe these ladies acted on their own. That's what I want to believe. I may be wrong. If we find out I'm wrong later, y'all know I'll come back and say, hey, I was wrong. I do not want to believe that they had anything going on or with these ladies to push them up for it. But even with the accusation, that wouldn't be them risking it all while they being sued, because they didn't go personally. If they sent them ladies, how can he prove it? That's just a baseless allegation. So they're not really risking anything by them women being there. But I just personally do not believe that Larry Reed got nothing to do with it. I don't want to believe that. I know he got his faults, but I just don't, I don't pick up that from his vibrations, like the way he move and stuff. It don't seem like, and I could be very wrong. We can all be a bad judge of character, but I just don't believe that. DT said, can someone please translate and see whether she was speaking in tongues or speaking in toes? You so crazy. I ain't studying you. Say, was that the same camera guy from the robbery? Because he still wasn't catching everything. No, this the lady that the lady brought with her. This her homegirl that was filming, but she didn't film good. Yeah, Egypt. They probably is finna reap that. I wouldn't have went up in no church cutting up. I'm scared. I am. So that scratch. Yeah, that scratch was fresh. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that scratch wasn't fresh. That was fresh. Yeah, that was Mimi. Listen, when I tell you, let me tell you how messy that got. Since we talking, y'all mind if we just talk? Okay, cool. I'm gonna assume y'all said yeah, and I'm gonna talk. Mimi, that thing was so messy because the preacher in question was always catting around with somebody, a different woman or somebody, wife or something like that. It was at one point the man that came home, one of the men that came home, the wife he was messing with, and he had to run out the house in his drawers. Like, child, this man had been the talk of the town for so long. So anyway, when everything jumped off and he had got the girl pregnant, get this, and her name was Mimi, but she spelled it Meemee. But anyway, so when she had the baby, when she was pregnant, the rumors was out. But when she had the baby, she went up there because the wife was working for the state. She went up there to the state office trying to embarrass, and the preacher wife was such a sweet lady. Lord, she was such a sweet lady. Went up there to that lady's job, trying to embarrass her, trying to get that lady to fight her because her husband wouldn't leave her. And anyway, so the following Sunday, girl, because our church was down the street from their church. Okay, a lot of us knew each other. Ocala ain't that big. Baby, we was in the choir stand and we seen a couple of our friend girls from down the street. I ain't gonna say the name of no churches in case somebody watching and they're gonna be like Nitra over here telling people business on the internet and everybody don't know us. But anyway, we seen a couple of our homegirls from down the street. You know how the back of your church have like the little windows, the little cutouts in the door? Girl, we seen them through the cutouts. We like, what's going on? They waving us for us to come out. So we done got out the choir stand, went out the side door of the church and met them outside for them to tell us that she down there trying to fight the first lady and everything. The whole church done turned out before time. He couldn't even finish his sermon, child. So people do show out in the church. People show out in the church. People bring mess to the church all the time. It is not new. Now they say God wrath is coming down on someone. He should have had more control of this situation. I mean, I feel like if you ask me, when he seen that they came there with that disruptive spirit, he should have had somebody take them out right then. He shouldn't have let them stay. And I think he might have been trying to let them stay thinking he was proving a point, but he should have had them ladies walk out then because you knew they came with mess. So you shouldn't even let that go. That's right, y'all. Please keep liking the video. Hey, Miss Knox. Yes, honey, the head sniper is in the building. Auntie Eva say that sounds like Which Way Is Up. Remember that movie? I remember that movie, but that was nothing like that, baby. This right here was a hot mess. Yes, girl, we went out the side door of the church and met them outside for them to tell us what happened, and we jumped in our cars and rode down there so we could see what was going on in the churchyard. Sure did. Sure did. I did. They happy to be happy. You was what? You retype that, Nadia. Delicia said, yes, they do. It happened in Jacksonville where I live. I'm telling you, people bring mess to the church. But I feel like what he could have done to better protect the brand was the minute he realized that they came there for mess, he should not have been trying to, stand on his ego and prove no point. He should have had the ushers walk them ladies out immediately. That's what he should have did. DT said, yeah, we had a lady trying to shake her behind and pull the priest to her in front of the priest in my church so she could accuse him of the SA. Ooh. Yeah, the people go to church with mess all the time. Yep, that was her actual name, baby. Actual name. Mm-hmm. So this ain't a good look. I understand that he feel justified. I feel like to a certain degree he was justified. However, he's supposed to be the leader. So why didn't he take charge of the situation before it went that far? Why would you leave them in there and give them an opportunity to even present a possible threat? Like, you might assume all they're gonna do is record. I'm gonna put on a show and we just gonna have a good time and laugh at them and go on. You don't know how far somebody gonna take mess. So if you knew Bishop, and I'm again, don't nobody go say I said nothing bad about no preacher. I didn't. But if you knew Bishop that they came for mess, they came for social media recording and all that, then sir, you had a responsibility to walk them up out of there. Why didn't you get them out of there before it went that far? That's all I'm saying. I'm not attacking the man. Please don't be in my comments talking about, oh, you was attacking Bishop Whitehead. No, I did not. The devil is a lie and the truth ain't in him. Period. All I'm saying is he could have got them ladies out before it went that far. Now they say I was an armor bearer for years, and that would never happen on my watch. Exactly. They should have been made to go immediately. She wasn't saying nothing in tongues. She was over there pointing at that lady and yelling and marching aggressively in her direction. And he said, and the lady said, and you a liar, and this and that. You a liar is not tongues. That is English. DT say all she could have done was scream, "Can I get a woo yeah?" and just leave. That's all she could have did. And everybody could have laughed, said a prayer, went right back to worship service. I'm just saying, I'm not judging the preacher. Please don't come get me. All I'm saying is he didn't handle that right. He didn't handle that right. I'm not mad at him for not letting her attack his wife or even put him and her and that baby in danger. I'm not mad at none of that. I'm not even mad at them tacky suits. I'm not mad at nothing that man got going on, but that he did not protect the brand. He didn't. It don't look good. What the lady did, start to finish, her and her buddy recording and stuff before they went in, that don't look good. And none of it. It's just not a good look. And as much as I like Larry Reed is entertaining. He always got the church gossip, and that's cool. But in my opinion, he don't look good in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking part in it. I just feel like we don't need to really take part in this. But we had to look at it because I wanted to see exactly what was going on and why he was making that accusation. Because that's a big accusation. Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where was the usher board? They were supposed to keep order. They supposed to be the gatekeepers. How in the world did the usher board allow all this here to go on? It just seems like a lot. So now we also, y'all, got footage where we can see precisely the moment that caused all the trouble between Tori Staines and August Alsina. Okay? Now we'll see all of that. Now apparently they saying that the LADA office done opened an investigation into the altercation between Tori Staines and August Alsina. And the problem with that is it looked like not look like August said he wasn't even gonna report it. He wasn't gonna say nothing about it. It was just gonna be what it was. But Tori did what he did with the whole Megan case and went to leaking information, trying to win in a court of public opinion when the person that you attacked wasn't even gonna say nothing. So y'all, let's share the screen. Let's look at this. Let's see. Let's see what happened. See, we didn't even need the sound for that. I'm gonna kill the sound. Look at tourist things just standing there posing like, boy, go on ahead. He ain't finna dap you up. He don't want nothing to do with you. Look at him, got devil horns on his cap and everything, looking like an idiot. He ain't want nothing to do with you. So let's see it again. Let's watch it again. This is what started it. August Alsina minding his business. He tried to give him dab honey. Buddy Rowe kept walking. He's like, nah, we good. We good. That's what started everything. That's what started all of it. This is the moment right here. August Alsina just looked at him. He got a teddy bear on his back, Jesus. These young men today. These young men today, Lord. Look at this. And that's what caused the whole altercation. And that's when he said, he said it wouldn't know if it wasn't leaked or whatever. And then this is the end result. I want to know, y'all think August Alsina putting on and it really wasn't that serious? Look how he's sitting there looking in that picture. Look at this. This right here is the end result of this right here. This caused that final picture. He that bothered because somebody ain't speak to him. That's an angry little leprechaun. If somebody don't want to speak to you, they don't want to speak to you. So that's what caused it, y'all. That's what caused everything. And now the LA district attorney's office is saying that now they open it up. They is opening up an investigation. They better hope it go right. That's all I can say. They better hope it go right because this don't look good. They saying we are aware of the allegations that the defendant attacked artist August Alsina and are investigating these claims, said the district attorney's office in a comment provided to the complex. The allegations are serious and will be thoroughly examined. Child, this little boy here, we ain't gonna have to worry about him. They're gonna deport him. Just a teeny tiny menace to society. Yep, hurt people hurt people. Yep, next time on Real Housewives of Username Rappers. Lala say that little leprechaun makes my scalp itch like a good sew-in. He's so irritating. Sure is. So he got his butt whooped by a leprechaun. He said it. He said he was attacked by a leprechaun. That boy said that his health don't even allow him to be engaging in all that. No, he's showing that picture because he want to make sure y'all know I was attacked. He said by a 4'11" leprechaun. And he is reporting on that angry leprechaun because the leprechaun in the hood attacked him. So he had cuts on his arm and knee too. Y'all better do something with that little angry leprechaun. So I never seen a hummingbird whoop somebody's tail like that. Right. I don't think so. That boy said he got health issues. Say he ain't for all that activity, no fighting and stuff. He ain't even supposed to shake hands, let alone fight, because he got health issues. They say that boy was just paralyzed. Say, well, he channeled his ancestor Gimli from Lord of the Rings with that attack, and August Alsina looking like a stained scarecrow. Sure is. The boy was just paralyzed and he's sickly, and he got attacked by an angry leprechaun. Lord have mercy. Where's that little leprechaun for Notre Dame when you need him? He need to be out here policing the rest of these leprechauns. Miss MO1 said, deport him well. Brampton, Ontario, Canada does not want him back. But that's their trash and they need to be made to take him. Girl, that is a real movie, Leprechaun. You ain't seen Leprechaun in the Hood? Auntie Eva, don't make me come and put a violation on your black card. You ain't seen Leprechaun in the Hood. That's what Tory Lanez is based on. His whole life. DT said, I'm going to need his tampon Majesty Charlie III and Queen Cohort Clawfoot Parker Bowles to pick up Mr. Staines and bring him back to Canada. Egypt said, child, what is going on with these username people? Leprechauns attacking? Yes. Yes, that's a movie. How you missed that? Lala said, I believe August, he wasn't trying to fight anybody. He was trying to mess up. He wasn't trying to mess up that fresh makeup at all. You done set up here and text somebody who was just paralyzed last week. These angry leprechauns are a menace. Nisa said leprechaun in the hood scares me to this day. Man, Leprechaun in the Hood was cool because he went to rapping. Remember that? Lep in the Hood, up to no good. That thing was funny to me. Leprechaun in the Hood tickles me. It tickles me on the inside, but this Leprechaun in the Hood ain't nobody friend. He ain't nobody friend. His music ain't no good. Nothing. Send him back. We don't want no more. Send him back. Send him back. Enough is enough now. But the fact that the DA talking about charges, I'm like, this don't look good, homeboy. This don't look good at all. Child, and August Alsina mama this sound like she's a whole prayer warrior. So I don't know. This don't look good. See, he went after Megan. Megan don't be praying. But August mama looked like she could pray. This is a problem. August mama might be the one that prayed and disorganized everything for Will and Jada. Mm-hmm. Listen, he done posted his mama text messages, and his mama said, listen, I'm gonna need you to be happy, full of joy. You did nothing wrong. It's not your fault for being the chosen one. You are victorious. Never let them see you sweat. Dust your feet off. You can't bring old dust into new territory. You are built different, wise beyond your years. Jesus was hated by many till this day. They still hate him. We are not exempt. The higher you go, the more demons you have to fight. The blessing of it all is you have the armor of God. Listen, mama over there sending up timber and stuff. Tori in trouble this time. You don't let me tell you something. You cannot play with a praying mama. I believe that the Tori going down this time, y'all. I'll put money on that. Tori going down this time. He got a praying mama on his heels. Mm, mm. And before I go, we got to going on over to Potomac. Say Augustus's mother has a lot of wisdom. I heard all kind of prayer cloth and blessed oils in that text message, and I feel like Tori's in trouble this time. I don't even know if you know how much trouble he in. Lord, DT in here clowning. But we got to go and see this. We got to go to Potomac, child. They clowning on social media, and this ain't right. This ain't right. I was not ready. And yet here we stand. This how we gonna close out. I just want y'all to see this before we go. That's all I'm gonna say. Yep, her wig done entered the chat, DT. Whoo, here we go. So Karen Huger gonna post Giselle's confessional look, Lord, and say you gotta love her. Skunk hair design and all. Oh my God. What is Giselle doing? Oh no, Giselle. All y'all look good in the cast picture. What's going Giselle? And here come Candace for the win. Say, I think that the network has a responsibility to step in when our interview looks are criminally offensive because, my God, today, this right here, oh, Giselle, oh, Giselle. And there it is. Now, y'all see it. If Karen hadn't called it a skunk hair design, I don't know what I would have called it. But now that she said skunk, I'm going to see it forever. I'm going to see skunk forever. Karen was wrong for that. Karen was wrong for that. What did she do? Apparently, she put a skunk on her head. That's what she did. Yeah, Karen said skunk hair, baby. Skunk hair. You can't make this stuff up. I like her sometimes. I like her most of the time. Yeah, that girl said criminally offensive, child. Not Gandalf's wig. I don't like that. That looks like your hairdresser needs to have their license revoked. That is not how highlights and lowlights go. Not in no huge skunky chunks like that. Lel say Giselle look Jessica skunk when the Amazon dress reflecting the lights in the room. Yes, it was a lot. It was a lot going on in that picture. Karen had already started, and we ain't even got the first episode. And just imagine we got to suffer through another episode of RHOA reunion before we can get to it. Yep, left the door open. Still ain't found a stylist, Yvette. Ain't found nobody, baby. I don't know where she got it from, DT. I hope she didn't die that herself. Lala said, Canada Dry better be careful. Like you said, there's nothing like a praying mama. And the fact that August's mother believes in the blood shows that the leprechaun may have some serious repercussions coming. Oh, yeah. The last thing you need is a praying mama going to God on you. Yeah, it does give skunk hair, man. It does. Nacho Twins mama say Jizzy is a basic chick that has green eyes and cankles. She can't be helped because she believes she's hot-ish. It's tragic. It is. She looked like Pepe Le Period. I'm through. Destiny, take 30 seconds. You the first person to get 30 seconds reflection all day. Pepe Le Period. I'm done. Nisa said, I wonder if she has the same stylist. Cal, I think is his name. She shouldn't speak to Cal no more. Cal be playing her. I'm still stuck on Pepe Le Period. Say the amount of apps I can create out of that photo. I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it. Say the whole outfit came from Amazon, even the wig. No, now. She's giving Groundhog Day. Listen, I knew y'all was going to get her. I just couldn't believe that Karen ate her up like that. I was not prepared for Karen to eat that lady up like that. That's rough. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Well, y'all, that's it. That's all. Ooh, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. So, I don't know if this is true, but this was being reported. This is what's being reported. That Cardi B has reportedly started the process to seize property and assets owned by Tasha K. This according to Radar Online. They say Cardi B done filed paperwork in Georgia to start the process of collecting assets and bank accounts. Say she just recently filed a garnish Tasha K's accounts at Chase Bank and to try to collect her millions. The document said the New York rapper is owed a total of $3.3 million. Jesus, that's a lot of money. Cardi demanded Chase and its employees hold all of Tasha's property, money, wages, and other assets, including property in safe deposit boxes or similar property. Oh, my God. Oh. And say Tasha done headed back to the court, pleading for the federal judge who presided over the civil suit to step in and put a stop to Cardi's demands. She argued the appeal is still pending and collections aren't allowed until a decision has been made. Cardi's serious about trying to go get that money. She's serious about that. Mm-mm. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, that's tough. Y'all say a prayer for Tasha K, honey. This don't sound good. This don't sound good at all, y'all. What is going on? Oh, you read that? You said as Cardi should. She just wouldn't stop even after the verdict. Yeah, you're right. Even after the verdict, she was online not long ago still talking stuff. You say Cardi ain't playing. No, she ain't. You call her cardio. Say, go ahead, Cardi, get her assets, trash a coupon, be careful now. I don't want her to get everything. I hope she get part of the appeal. Maybe they can give her something off it, let her pay something on it, something. Say Tasha say she in Africa and she better stay there. Ain't nothing here for her. So wait, I hope she moved all her assets across the water. Bianca say, I think Andy and Carlos working together because why do they keep mentioning bringing up each other's people on? I don't know if they working together. It's possible. Somebody else said that. I don't know. I wouldn't think so because it's too much bad blood there. Say Cardi really about to put that woman in the shelter, child. And trash her ignorant self talking about moving money to family, moving silence helper. Right. Now the truth is, if it's crossed there and they can't track it, I mean, it ain't too much they could do, but she'll have a hard time coming back over here and doing any business. I want to know how that's gonna work. You say it's giving celebrities going wild and out of control. Yes, they are. And I'm finna get off this live. I done been in here too long running my mouth. And y'all ain't tell me nothing. Got me just running my mouth 2.5 hours. Y'all supposed to say, Nitra, get up out of here. That's what y'all was supposed to say. Get up out of here. Ooh. Hey, I ain't even finna talk on that. I'm not finna talk on that. Nope, not saying nothing. Ooh, somebody just sent me something that I cannot talk about. I will not. But listen, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, she crazy for that, but you know, it don't look good. That's all I can say. It don't look good. But listen, let me beg y'all, please hit the free buttons. The like button is free and it means a whole bunch more than y'all know. It's engagement. Please hit the like button. The likes matter. It helps us out in the algorithm, man. Help them to stop hiding black creators. Hit that like button, not just my video. Any black content creator that you watch, that you enjoy, that entertains you, that put their time, their energy, their internet, their electricity together, their voice, and they come out here and they entertain you, man. Hit the like button. Let's help them stop hiding black content creators. Y'all also please make sure y'all hit the notification bell, which is also free of charge. It won't cost you a thing. After you hit the notification bell, make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live on this channel. And last but not least, make sure that y'all subscribe. If you are not subscribed, you are welcome here. Okay? We are not going. They're gonna march you out like Bishop Whitehead marched that lady out in church. We ain't gonna march you out of here like that. No, I will not grab you by the nape of your neck. You are welcome here. So subscribe. Come again. Come often. And last but not least, if you all need to get your Bible study notes or your dream journals, the link is in the description box below the video. Or you can also go onto Amazon and simply type my first name, Shanitra, and both will come up. Please go ahead and grab those if you can. If you want to join channel membership, the link is also in the box below the video, and there's also a join button. And we would be very, very happy to have you. Also, last announcement, I promise. We have a winner for our theme for our masquerade ball on October the 8th, and that is the Great Gatsby, Prohibition, you know, the whole Harlem Nights era. We on the roaring 20s, honey. So that is the theme for our masquerade ball. It is for channel members only, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be lit. We are giving away door prizes, and we're going to have a wonderful time. So please go ahead, make sure you got your costumes ready. It is a masquerade ball. So if you have a mask with a handle that you can hold up to your face, even better. But just get ready. We're going to have a wonderful time, and I hope to see you all there, okay? I will talk to you guys. If not later today, it'll be tomorrow. And if no one else tells you, remember, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye, y'all.